This week's Parsha is Parshat Tetzaveh. Get the second half, or just more rules about how we're supposed to build the Mishkan. Among them is a description of how we're supposed to build a special box called Aron HaBrit, also known as the Ark of the Covenant. It's a very special box, it's a boxy box, and then there are two poles on either side, which are used for carrying, and sitting on top of this box are two angels. I heard a midrash once that the angels on top would face each other when Bnei Israel were getting along, but when Bnei Israel were fighting, then the angels would turn away from each other. Back to the Ark of the Covenant. Inside this box were the Ten Commandments, the Aseret HaDibrot. The original tablets themselves sat inside, and there are also some interpretations that Aharon's staff and a jar of manna, the special bread, cake, flour thing that Bnei Israel ate while they were in the desert, all of these things were encompassed in the box. The way I see it, this box is actually kind of a time capsule for the Jewish people, which signifies their brit, their connection, their covenant with God. So I have a suggestion for all of you guys. We all know what, time capsules are, but for you personally, create your own time capsule. In this box, hold whatever you want, and a few years from now, look back on it and think, what was really important to you at this point in your high school career? And I think that's a really cool thing to do. When I was at camp, I had one of these boxes, and from time to time now, I'll go back and I'll look at it, and I'll find a poem that we read while we were at camp, a little note from a counselor who I really liked, or a twig from a particular outing that I really enjoyed. And all of this helps me to remember who I was at that point and think about who I'm going to be. So I hope you guys can find a little box where you can store part of yourself, and I hope you guys have a Shabbat Shalom. I hope to see you all at TO Semi, and seniors, I will see you at the senior overnight. If you guys are excited as I am for the Olympics, I know you guys might be having a little bit of a conflict because it's Shabbat, but you want to watch some of the games, so I have a little, cheat sheet for you guys. What you guys can do is you can leave on your TV if you put it at low level so it won't distract the rest of your house. Then, throughout the course of Shabbat, you can go back and watch some of the live streaming, but you won't be breaking Shabbat because you won't be turning it on or changing the channels or volume. So the little suggestion for you, Shabbat Shalom guys, bye!
Look at me, oh, it's for the